Please be seated. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the University of Manchester and the splendid and rather warm surroundings that Whitworth Hall for this graduation ceremony. To start with, I'd like to welcome our graduates, whose magnificent achievements we're here to celebrate today. We're also delighted to see so many friends and family here. My own daughter and my son graduated from this university, so I have some personal understanding of the requirements and commitments from family and friends, and of course the bank of mum and dad. We thank you for your support and encouragement you've given to our graduates during their studies, which has been so important for their success. You can be extremely proud of what they have achieved. Turning to those graduating today, we're here to celebrate your academic achievements, giving well-deserved recognition for all the hard work you've put into your studies. You can be proud of graduating from the University of Manchester, now in its highest place in the academic rankings of world universities since they began in 2003. This, of course, is built on a strong heritage. It was here that, in fact, Rutherford split the atom, Britain's very first civic university. It was here that the first programmable computer was invented with Kilburn and Williams. And, of course, more recently, it was here that graphene was invented by Geim and Nozzolov. It's not just the staff who are exceptional. 2 University of Manchester students have won the highest awards possible in the prestigious undergraduate awards recently in Dublin. Amelia Halls and Christian Bodner took the coveted Thomas Clarkson Gold Medal for their academic research and presentations. And while these academic achievements should be noted and applauded, this university places achievement in research and education alongside those in the field of social responsibility. In March, we celebrated 12 years of the Equity and Merit Programme, which awards master's scholarships to exceptional individuals from some of the world's poorest countries. And I'm very proud of the Schools Governors Initiative, which supports staff to take up school governance positions in local schools and colleges across the country, and was recently award honoured in the Queen's Award for Voluntary Service. And this year we're delighted to present our very first ever Stellify graduates. Stellify is our programme offering students a unique and personalised set of activities designed to help them develop distinctive attributes of a University of Manchester graduate. That is socially responsible, highly employable, please note, and resourceful global citizens who are able to make a positive contribution to society in the workplace. And we're very proud that so many of you graduating today have participated in that programme. And I want to put your achievements alongside those of the university because you're about to become our most important ambassadors, members of our alumni. The Alumni Association will help you remain in contact with the university, linking you with a community of more than 250,000 Manchester graduates living across and working across the globe. We will continue to be interested in your future achievements. And obtaining your degree is a highly important milestone, and you should be celebrating your success. But this is just the beginning of your journey and your association with the University of Manchester, not the end. Shortly, I'll be meeting each of you individually and congratulating you all in person. But first of all, I'd like to ask the head of school, Professor Alessandra Cesario, to say a few words to you as well. Alessandra.
Vice President, colleagues, graduates, and your families and friends, as the head of the School of Arts, Languages and Cultures, I'm delighted to congratulate those of you graduating today on your success in obtaining your degrees. Colleagues in the school are extremely proud of what you have achieved. They worked closely with you for 3 or 4 years or even more. Some of you graduating today have studied with us for your BA, MA, and PhD programs, meaning that you've shown loyalty to the university and the school for over 7 years. You've become very much part of our academic community. Many of you are being awarded PhD today, have also been graduate teaching assistants working alongside us in teaching our undergraduates so that you're our valued colleagues as well as our inspiring students. We very much hope that you found your time here intellectually and academically stimulating, because whatever else studying for a degree gives you, the experience should have been one where you found yourself both challenged and excited. I'm extremely grateful to my colleagues for having given you that experience. For many of you, I have no doubt, it will have transformed your life, whether you know it or not yet. I therefore ask you all to join me in thanking the teaching and support staff of the university for all their efforts and dedication during your time with us. This ceremony is held in our magnificent Whitworth Hall, testimony to a remarkable tradition of philanthropy and social responsibility, which reminds us of the bold Victorian hopes and aspirations for our university. It also reminds us that the subjects you studied for your degrees have a long and distinguished record at this institution. Manchester was one of the first universities back in the late 19th century to offer degree programs in history. While most of you graduating today will have spent much of the last year researching and writing your dissertation, what you might not know is that under the great medieval historian T.F. Tout, Manchester in the late 1890s pioneered the concept of an undergraduate dissertation, which is now seen as a staple of all humanities and social sciences programs across the world. It's no exaggeration to say that the understanding of independent research as being one of the hallmarks of a university education in humanities owes a great deal to Manchester's history department. The Department of Linguistics, now the Department of Linguistics in English Language, was founded in 1963 when the Montfolic Chair was established, and we started admitting students to study the discipline a year later. When the university was first founded in 1851, English was one of the degree subjects offered decades before Oxford and Cambridge for, I quote, the general cultivation and discipline of the mind. And one of the first three professors of the university had the duty of teaching English language and literature, but also logic and mental philosophy. Today, history research in Manchester goes from strength to strength. In the most recent national research exercise, where institutions were judged on the quality of their research, the research environment and the impact of their research has had on the wider world, History of Manchester was ranked 4th in the UK for the quality of its publications. The History Society and the History magazine, the Manchester Historian, is at the bedrock of history student experience, along with our student ambassadors, whose contributions of visit days and our widening participation in school events are so valued by parents, teachers, and prospective students. I'm very pleased to say that today English language and linguistics are also flourishing areas within the school, known for their excellent teaching and research, which has also been recently recognized by an award from the European Research Council. Over the past 3 years, many of you, or at least many in your families, will have wondered whether the green and humanities subject was a wise investment, especially in the current economic climate. It was arguably the best decision you've made so far, both in personal and professional terms, and one that I'm convinced you will not have any cause to regret. As the philosopher Martha Nussbaum cogently argues, the study of arts and humanities subjects fosters the critical thinking necessary for independent action and intelligent resistance to authority, and enables the development of qualities such as imagination and empathy, which are the essential foundations of democracy. The humanities are not just a broad spectrum of fascinating and ever-growing texts, topics, and artifacts. They're also, and perhaps more importantly, a form of knowledge, a set of epistemic protocols, a specific approach to all aspects of the human experience at the individual and social level, which is based on unquenchable curiosity, relentless exploration of facts, and sophisticated interpretation. In a world where the frontier of knowledge changed faster than any other time in human history, this methodological foundation will be the most precious skill you will have acquired here, and one that will enable you to branch out in many different directions over the course of your life with full confidence in your abilities. But let me put this concept another way in the words of our inimitable professor of creative writing, Jeanette Winterson. As she puts it, the imagination and creativity, which are the hallmark of the humanities, are not the flowers on the table. They're not even the table. They're the very ground on which we stand as human beings. If creativity is a luxury, then human beings are a luxury too. Or again, this is what humanities offer us, a language powerful enough to say how it is. It isn't a hiding place, it's a finding place. This is also why, unsurprisingly, arts and humanities graduates are also much sought after in the labor market. One of our most distinguished alumni, Sir John Cunliffe, is the Deputy Governor of the Bank of England and one of the most senior and respected economic policy makers, now at the bank and previously at the Treasury. He talks eloquently about the invaluable grounding that his studies and undergraduate in Manchester gave him. He graduated, as it happens, with a BA in English literature and the final year project on Oscar Wilde and the Bible. The ability to dissect a text or an argument, intellectual curiosity, a taste for the unexpected, the willingness to engage with multiple points of views, cultural traditions, and aspirations, to mention but a few, are the defining features of arts graduates, and the reason why arts and humanities graduates are highly employable. Whether you studied history, English language, linguistics, or any other aspects of the arts and humanities spectrum, what unites you is an interest in what makes us human and part of humanity. The degree programs you have studied examine the most controversial and exciting topics of our age, such as creation of identity, issues of gender and sexuality, the relationship between the local and the global, and between past, present, and future. They signal the university's commitment to exploring the grand challenges of the day, and they ensure that you will be ready to engage with fellow human beings in a responsible, aware, and intellectually astute manner. We deeply believe in the educational mission of the university, and specifically in the enduring value of the humanities. I'm therefore pleased to confirm that the school will again offer this year a £3,000 bursary to any student graduating from the university with a first-class degree who registers on one of our MA programs. Graduation is also a moment to celebrate distinguished achievement. Students this year have produced some outstanding work, and I'm very pleased to announce the following prizes. The Outstanding Academic Achievement Award is awarded to Chen Ming Gao. The following students are awarded the Dean's Award for Academic Achievement: Antonia Jordan Monteiro de Barros, Ziyun Zhang, Prudence Dubrel de Pontbriand, Emery Maskell, Yan Wen, Chen Yufang, Xianyue Shen, William Kers Farmer, Fionnuala Ennis, Greta Williams Schultz, Frederick Bricknell, Anhui Cheng, and James Barton. In Linguistics and English Language, the G.L. Brooke Prize is awarded to Prudence Dubrel de Pontbriand, Emery Maskell, Chen Yufang, Yang Wen, Chen Mingao, and Ziyu Zhang. The Montfoley Prize in Linguistics is awarded to Chen Mingao. The Blakey Prize for Best Translation from French to English is awarded to Felix Riley. The J.W. Rees Memorial Prize in Spanish is awarded to James Barton. In history, the Hilda Loftow Book Prize for Performance in a Dissertation, Best Performance in a Dissertation, is awarded to James Barton. The Thomas Brown Prize for Performance in Exams is awarded to Frederick Bricknell and Greta Williams Schultz. The Thomas Frederick and Mary Todd Prize for Exam Performance is awarded to William Kers Farmer and Fionnuala Ennis. After this ceremony, I invite you to join colleagues for a reception in the graduation marquee. As you receive your diploma, you enter a new phase of your relationship with the University of Manchester. We very much hope that you will continue to be an active part of the extended community of alumni supporters, to nurture an interest in the life of the university and the students who fill in your steps, to take pride in the collective achievements of these great and noble institutions. The loyalty, support, and goodwill of our students is the foundation of our future. Please keep in touch with us and visit us when you're back in Manchester. We wish you the very best of luck for the future and look forward to hearing how you're doing. Thank you.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Haifa Saud Al-Roqi. George Bailey. Mary Begley. Simone De Chia. Kathleen Ann Eastlick. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English Language with honors, Abdul Manam Arif. Sarah Nimra Aslam. Billy Ebba Beswick. Jessica Eleanor Chapman. Katie Connor. Maria Hussein. Max Austin Ibbotson. Hannah Louise Kemp. Ifat Khan. Isabel Maria Melia. Lucy N. Olliott. Mohammed Ajar Patel. Fatma Kadur Mukhtar Rabah. Rebecca Louise Sage. Lauren Sarsfield. Daria Jade Skubic. Anissa Usman. And in English Language and Screen Studies with honors, Nicholas Ansell. Faye Barnes. April Lucy Lee Carr. Annie Christina Costello. Jiayu Sai. Emma Saunders. Harley Georgia Stabler. Wenxin Chao. And in English Language with Linguistics with honors, Janatul Chowdhury. Callum Gary Davies. And in Linguistics with honors, Rachel Bradley. Declan Christopher Brown. And Hui Chang. Hayley Victoria Cockcroft. Lucy Da Costa. Chloe Louise Gonau. Lucy Heslop. Autumn Geel. Antonia Jordan Montero de Barros. Hannah Elizabeth Kelly. Insia Khedapa. Shona Erica Lewis. Megan Malone. Laura Mann. Emery Christopher Smith Mascal. Virak Pemberton. Chloe Louise Sidley. Chloe Streetfield. Sophie Alice Thomas. Ikra Zaid. And in Linguistics and Screen Studies with honors, Sin Ying Kwok. Xin Rong Wang. And in Linguistics and Social Anthropology with honors, Prudence Marie-Véronique Dubreuil de Pontbriand de la Conlay. Molly Therese Eadsford. Noah Carlo. Darcy Rayleigh. And in Linguistics and Sociology with honors, Jiaxuan Chen. Annabelle Deavy. Chen Yu Fang. Ming Ming Guan. Lai Teng Hong. Casey Marie Lee. Fidelma Murphy. Xianyu Shen. Can Wu. Zi Yun Zhang. Jiamin Zhao. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English Language, English Literature and Linguistics with honors, Bryony O'Hagan. Sidratul Chowdhury.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Ryan Goodman. Anna Cordelia Henderson. David John Knott. Also graduating as a President's Doctoral Scholar, Si-Hong Lin. Also graduating as a President's Doctoral Scholar, Stefano Locatelli. Nicholas Andros Loiseau. Katarina Novak. Also graduating as the President's Doctoral Scholar, Michael Gordon Potter. Also graduating as a President's Doctoral Scholar, Hannah Katrina Robb. And for the degree of Master of Arts in History, Mahfuza Nina Khan. Rebecca Jane Thompson. And for the degree of Integrated Masters of History in History with Honours, Helen Amelia Brown. Joseph Phelan. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in History with Honours, Jacob Adams. Ben Agnew. Victoria Andrews. Gabriel Armstrong Beaver. Jenna Aspin. Georgia Beijing Shah. Samuel Barber. Daniel Bays. James Bennett. Samuel Berry. India Blake. Oliver Charles Julius Boheimer. Frederick Borgman. Joseph Jonathan Brammer. Thomas Robert George Brand. Frederick Bricknell. Arthur Briggs. India Burgess. Charlotte Bing. Molly Louise Callan. Quinton Kyle Darren Casey. Lucy Alexandra Clutton Brock. Olivia Grace Collins. Amy Daly. Edward Robert Daniel. Harry Delaney. Caitlin Duggan. Tess Caitlin Egan. Chloe Elkin. William Elliott. Fanula Rasheen Ennis. Eleanor Jane Everall. Lucy Eloise Fidders. Georgia Glenister. Flora Godfrey Henry. Arjun Goswami. Sebastian Graham. Charlotte Green. Megan Hall. Jamie Heavens. Brett Hinchliffe. Piers Alistair Hinton. Cariad Alwena Hughes. Eloise Hunter. Thomas Michael Jennings. Sean Jones. Simon James Jones. Alexander Jukes. Sarah Kay. Jessica Kelly. William Patrick Kurz Farmer. Daisy Hannah Lester. Thomas Michael Liddy. Ella Maffey. Jennifer Manor. Lindsay Mappin. Ellen Marks. Adam Martin. Taylor Jade Martin. James William Douglas Matthewson. Cara McLaughlin. Jessica McNair. Freddie Melvin. Katie Miles. Sam Moyedi. Patrick Maloney. Aimee Mooney. Jacob Morris. Aidan Murray. Claudia Ann Lydia Gwenail Nure. Martha Lily Norman Long. Samantha Meredith Oates Miller. Danny Oliveira. Layla Ozkan. Lily Scarlett Pearson. Saloni Pereira. Joseph Mark Pinder. Daniel Isaac Luke Plant. Clemmy Rampley. Jack Rides. Alexander Robertson. Jessica Rachel Roebuck. Marcus Rogers. Huxley Scott. Eleanor Grace Scully. Kimi Anuradha Shah. Annabelle Sharp. James Elliott Shaw. Sienna Singh. Sophie Stockwell. Harriet Story Brown. Gabrielle Stringfellow. Maximilian Hugh Oscar Tammy. Ellie Thompson. Claire Louise Tiplady. Caitlin Marie Tui. Sarah Treneman. George Arthur Milo Turner. Daniela Veneziale. William Taylor Venton. Sheridan Wagstaff Dent. Laura Walker. Isabella Walters. Cecily Watson. Joshua Thomas Weston. Nathan Richard Williams. Tori Williams. Greta Williams Schultz. Jack Wilson. Jonathan William George Young. And in History and French with honours, Madeline Foster. Connor Hughes. Sadia Bibi Khan. Catherine Postlethwaite. Felix Riley. Jack Alexander Salmon. Liam Paul Smith. And in History and German with honours, Declan Mahon. Eve Oliver. Hugh Turnbull. And in History and Italian with honours, Peter Davey. Oscar McLagan. And in History and Portuguese with honours, Emily Elizabeth Dunn. And in History and Spanish with honours, James Barton. Molly Lett. Charlotte Waite. And in History with French with honours, Joseph Hodgson. Vendula Hopper.
Well, today we have celebrated the award of your degree. Congratulations. It was such a delight to meet you all personally. And as you came up, many of you said thank you. A couple said cheers. And just occasional, it was cheers, mate. So you're not quite as northern as you think you are. You have to work on that. But one of the things I did notice is that your biggest smiles were not for me, understandably, but were actually directed over my shoulder. And Alexandra has already mentioned the importance that we owe to those who have actually helped you to get to where what you've achieved in your studies. So I would like to ask those who are able to stand to please stand and give applause for those in the hall, your parents, your family, your friends, and those on the podium who've actually helped you so much in achieving what you've achieved today. Could I ask you, those who can stand, please stand, and let's give them all together a round of applause for all they've done. You've been carrying your hats and mortarboards around, but you've graduated. So you should now put them on with the tassel to the left to signify you have graduated from the University of Manchester. And as you're doing that, I'd like to ask everybody else to also please stand so we can applaud the magnificent success of those graduated today. Very well done, everybody. So on behalf of the University of Manchester, can I wish you every success and happiness for the future. And as I stand between you and a cold drink on this warm day, I suggest that I present and announce that the ceremony is now closed.